Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. It's the 12th of April, 2017. And to kind of bolster the video that I just put up about the alien invasion and why I think the sudden jump in technology has occurred, I am going to turn it over to 𝗦𝗵𝗿𝗶𝗹, Face Like the Sun. It's a friend of my channel. Followed Gon since the very beginning. And this particular piece by Chris White explains it the best. Links will be in the description. Check this out.
The transhumanist movement, it really is a cover. It's a cover for the far more sinister event that's coming. And I think on the one hand, it provides the technology to make some of these things happen. But it's also man saying, look, we can do it. We can truly pull ourselves up by our own bootstraps. We can take advantage of our own evolution. We don't have to wait. Because again, if it's predicated on we've evolved this far, why shouldn't we continue evolving? And if we have the technology to overcome death, to overcome disease, why wouldn't we, right? I mean, that sounds right. If there's a little baby that's dying of some awful disease, and we have the power to go in and actually rearrange the DNA and the genes and make things right, wouldn't we be barbaric not to do that? See? So this becomes sort of the heartthrob that we like, oh, we better do this, right? And, I think there probably are some decent things that could be done. Like anything, any kind of technology, there's always room for good. But I really think that we're getting into an area that we should not play with. Because we're now rearranging the Legos that God created. And he's like, don't rearrange those. We're going into the source code. That's what we are. I mean, if you think about DNA, what is it? It's source code, right? God made the source code. Through sin, the source code got kind of scrambled and mixed up a bit. Through the incarnation, the cross, and the resurrection, God has promised to restore our source code to how it ought to be, and probably even upgrade us a bit.
Do you think that there was something genetically changed with mankind in the fall?
Yeah,
Genesis 3?
Yeah, I do actually.
Okay.
It's fascinating that you asked that, because
Before he even answers that, I also believe firmly that the DNA code was changed, because what they call Neanderthals is nothing more than humanity before we were limited to living 125 years. And in this day and age, with all the technological advances, people can't live that long whatsoever. But I digress.
Even evolutionists have pointed that there was some record of an event in the life of the original man. The record of the event actually did affect something. The event was the fall. Okay, and the fall. At the fall of man is when all of creation became corrupt as well, because everything came out of the earth or from man, right? So Eve, of course, came out of man. Man came out of the dirt itself, out of the dust. And there's this connection. In Hebrew, you see the word Adamah. It's talking about the soil or the land, and Adam, who comes out of that. So it's kind of like God takes all this dirt, he puts it together, he blows his spirit into man. And whatever happens to man, the condition of man will be the condition of the earth. So if man is good, the earth is good. If man is decayed and corrupted, the earth becomes corrupted. And Romans chapter 8 speaks about that the creation itself is groaning, right? Just eagerly waiting with this earnest expectation of the revelation of the sons of God. When Jesus came, he had the X chromosomes given to him by his mother, but his father, genetically speaking, is the Holy Spirit, right? So the Holy Spirit provided X's and a Y chromosome, because the Y is passed from father to son. Women do not have the Y chromosome. So he did not have Adam's Y chromosome. So he got a new Y chromosome. And so Jesus becomes the second Adam. Right? Adam is the first, right. Jesus is the second Adam. And now, to be part of God's kingdom, we have to be reborn. We have to have a new birth, become a new creation. We're going to be part of that second Adam. We're all born naturally as sons of the first Adam. Right. But we have to be born again as sons of the second Adam. Right? So, and I really think that all this is going to ultimately be realized in a new DNA package for us.
The sudden rise in technology that we saw that started in about the 1850s. Before that, we were relegated to horse and buggy. And then suddenly, the 70 years that the fallen angels were locked up for came to an end. And they've been released. And what you're looking at right now is where we stand right now. Transhumanism is on the forefront of technology. These people are literally racing us to the edge of the cliff. They know that AI will instantly, if it already hasn't, will overcome humanity, and we're being urged to upgrade our brains with the spider web-like component called the neural lace, or perish. The elites are simply uploading their consciousness into devices like this where they can live forever, or so they think. This is no surprise. This is nothing new. We were warned of this in many ancient writings, and I know that lots of people think the Freemasons wrote the Bible. Well, there's lots of books from the Bible that were never canonized, and those are the ones that we're following. The book of Enoch specifically explains exactly what happened and why mankind fell. Richie from Boston. Links will be in the description. If you haven't watched Age of Deceit by Face Like the Sun, I urge you to. 𝗦𝗵𝗿𝗶𝗹 put it out in around 2011, and in 2017, those words are ringing truer than ever before. Richie from Boston. Like, share, subscribe, or don't. I'm out.